We got some sick projects coming down the pike here. Just wanted to show you, this is a CB750 KO. We spent the day detailing this. This thing's all original. The only thing we found on it that wasn't original was the Coney shocks on it and the seat, and we got the stock seat. So that's coming down the pike. We got the CBX all cleaned up. This thing's cleaning up like a new penny. Very, very highly collectible. Why? Well, it's a 6-cylinder, boys. 6 cylinders. That's a serious machine right there. We got Uncle Ray's XL1200. Super sick, street legal, little Honda 70. This runs like a new penny. This came from out in the Midwest. A teacher out there sells a collection of 5 little Hondas. Ronnie, what the hell is this?
A Hinkle, guys.
Hinkle? What's a Hinkle?
I don't know. It looks like something out of the Warzone time.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the front end of this thing, man.
Oh yeah.
That's like the Jetsons, man. Look at that thing. Pretty cool. Then the Doc is in the house. He's got a sweet Bultaco Alpina right here. Just putting the finishing touches on. Went through the whole service department. Check it out. Came with 2 extra spark plugs in case you fouled them. This thing's super clean. Ronnie's got another one over here he's been working on. What's up with this one?
Painting 6 days, 125.
That thing's a sweetheart, huh?
Typical bike, yeah, man.
Really, really clean machine. It's got new NOS fenders on it. Nice shiny rims. Original gel coat paint job. That one's coming out real nice. And guys, this is pretty much like absolutely just ridiculous. This is the 42-mile, original 42-mile CZ Enduro with the original factory Acron alloy wheels on this thing, shining like a new penny. Ronnie's been, I washed this thing, I hand washed it, and I restored the tank. Did a 4-stage process, hand washed it, steam cleaned it, hand washed it, glass cleanered it, used a number 2 polish on it with a small buffing wheel, and then I put 2 coats of new coat on there. That's the original, almost 50-year-old. It's a 1975 CZ Enduro 250, 100% bone stock original. Everything on this, 100% original. Pretty cool piece. What do you got there, old school? You got your throne?
You know it, bud. It's been a long day.
You just need someone to get on there and pedal your ass home.
I was about to ask him if he can bring me to the Chinese food restaurant for dinner.
That's a cool piece. This is a cool story. I think Junior's dropping the video on this soon. This guy, old guy that bought this, had it since 1971 and drove it this week. He's 78 years old, I think, all the way from Boston down here. He rode this thing about 150 miles on back roads. Little Yamaha 150. We got the fender taken apart, just doing a major detail on it. And that's not the stock tank. That's an aftermarket tank. But thing made it here, no problem. So we're just cleaning it up, put a new gold chain on it. Gonna get that dialed up and ready for a road test. And here's the Project XR250. If you're wondering where we're at with this, this is a radial 4-valve combustion chamber, dual exhaust, old school paint of the frame, repainted the motor, gave it a major detail. We stripped it right down to the frame. This is gonna get the full Monty, this one is. Matter of fact, we're working with A-Loop Off-Road. They actually hooked us up on the house with a A-Loop kit for this, which is a gas tank and side panels, which makes it look like a CR with a CRC. In exchange for us, we're doing a video for them documenting how you modify the rear frame here. We're going to cut the frame and change the shape of this and modify it for the XR600 seat and rear fender. So this is going to be one badass. It's a 1986, but it's going to look like a 2000. You left your shirt on there, brother. Yeah, 2000. It's going to look like a 2000. Well, probably like a 2018 or something like that. It's going to look much more modern. We got a special twist. We're actually using a Kawasaki Kx Fender, courtesy of A-Loop Off-Road. They gave us that tip. They said that's the one to use. So probably white. So Christy's going to do a graphics package. It's going to be a cool bike when it's done. This is another Penton here that was donated to us that we're doing a light cleanup on. We got it all stripped down. We're going to see if we can get this one running. Ronnie and I did the Marvel Mystery Oil on the cylinder because it hadn't been started in 30 years. Turned it over. And then it's going up to the Wizard or Jeff Castine or Bill Kelly or Lance Merton or Jimmy Laurinaitis, one of the A-Techs, are going to get it running, hopefully. And then the last generation, this is a KTM, last of the Pentons. This is a Penton with the KTM motor right before KTM bought them out. And you know the history now. They've dominated the entire off-road industry. They're the go-to company on two-strokes. If you saw the Hoarder video, Billy found this. This is the original 1970 Honda seat for that KO. It needs a little fluff and buff and maybe a little new foam pad, but to have an original seat on that thing's ridiculous. Unobtainium. You'll never find that. If you got bikes for sale, hell, we'll go to Brooklyn if we have to. Come hell or high water, wherever they are, we'll come get them. Cash your bikes, give us a call. See what we got cooking inside here. This is coming up tomorrow. We got a ST90 Honda doing a road test on. A sweet lineup of bikes here, including this absolutely pristine, 100% original, completely, you just never find these. No aftermarket parts, 100% stock, right down to the handlebar grips. If you know what it is, you know. Christmas special, sweet RM370, badass KX250, RM125, a 554, and a Honda 90, Carabella. Took the FXR out for a nice ride today. Spring has sprung here in Connecticut. If you notice anything different, there's leaves on the trees, so primo riding weather coming our way.